mission is just not well suited. It's not put together in the legal spectrum that I could say, well, the narrative is clean. The investigation, clean, which is not. And then it was no initiative from his lawyers like to push proper pre-trial scrimmages to put the state under pressure, like, you need to give me more. Okay, you got this, but I need more details on the IGG. I definitely need more details on the triangulation of the cell phones. How we know that these cell phones belong to him, like confirm they belong to him. How we know this? Because the triangulation is bullshit. Like if you did you job right, you come with a specific details. You don't come with approximation. I have a problem with approximation within details for cell phone data. You have to be more specific, in my opinion. When it comes around cell phone data, just being around the area, just cause your cell phone hit on a tower don't mean that he was around that location. He could be 20 plus miles away and still hit in that tower. But then if you get hit in that tower and in this tower and in this other tower at the same time, then the triangulation of those towers will amplify the location. Which, if you ask me, even when the phone is on roam, you still get GPS data. Even on those track phones, those throwaway phones and whatnot, you could still get good data or location out of that. Even Cy Ray said it. Big shout out to Help Me Rhonda. Thank you for the comment, bro. I appreciate it.
Wants to feel more empowered and more in control.
So going back to what we was talking about, they said that he liked them petite, but then they put the assessment to it like petite for because he's big for control or whatnot and this and other. It's like, well, you also gotta look at it as far as the fetish, because again, sex workers, fetish, what you trying to do with them or whatnot. Like, it has to be a reason for these young ladies to get murdered, not just cause they were prostitutes. Someone are going to kill them. I don't see that narrative in this case. But I get that feeling. I get the feeling that it was like a game. If you're a prostitute, if you're a sex worker, you should be able to do this for me. And I'm gonna pay you to do this for me. And let's say that this for me is not suffice or is not satisfied or whatnot. It might trigger the killer to do so. You understand me? But that petite about it, 9 times out of 10, when I don't want to speak for all men, but I have known some people that when they look for sex workers, they looking for something that it looks petite, fit, something special. They looking for what is called a treat. Um, So 9 times out of 10, they're gonna look for him young, small, and petite, and not necessarily had anything to do with them being petite to have more control on them at the time of killing. Is you also have to see the sexual side of it. You know what I'm saying? Jane said, was there a pattern on the way they were killed to link all the victims? They will all strangle. All victims strangle. All victims, yep, strangle. Help me, Rhonda said, Jack, sex work is scary line of work. I tell you what, though, I could only assume, and I could only speak on whatever I have seen and witnessed on the streets. A sex worker job is one of the most dangerous. Is one of the most dangerous, and this is where we wish young females, young adult females, they probably come across this content. I want you to understand that be a sex worker and work in sex traffic is a life or death every day. You really don't know your customers. You only know their intentions. And when their intentions switch to aggressive and you don't want no part of it, things could go very dangerous. It don't matter if you have a pimp on site. It could go very dangerous for her, and it could be very dangerous for the pimp. So I wish it's something there to learn. I think that some family members were doing a disservice to the legacy of their family members' death. I really believe they were doing a disservice when they were telling the media to stop calling them prostitutes, to stop calling them sex workers. And I feel they doing a disservice to them because they died being sex workers. Might as well teach the young ladies where things went wrong for your family member, young lady, as we could see, end up selling her body for money. And another thing I gotta say to those family members, where were you? Where were you when she was selling herself out there? For you to feel so disgusted about in a way people are calling the truth. Stop. Just stop calling them sex workers. Just stop. Why? Why not teaching young adult